the culture that we live in is so much of the values and the patterns and the pictures that it presents stand at odds with the kingdom of God. And the Bible tells us that we are part of a different kingdom, even though we live within this world, as Paul reminds us. We are in the world, but not of the world. And whilst we await our citizenship that's in heaven as we see Jesus face to face at the end of all things, we are reminded again and again that we find ourselves present here on this earth to shine like stars and to be salt and light. We can sometimes wrestle with what does that look like and what does that mean for us in the here and now. Just how do we resist the status quo? How do we stand against the messages of the world that are telling us to look like this and to live like that? Well, as we think about resisting the status quo, it looks like in a world that is so focused on our own personal success, prioritizing the kingdom of God first and foremost. Jesus invites us to seek first the kingdom, not to seek our own success. It looks at other moments like trying to love radically and forgiving abundantly, even when we've been wronged and even when it hurts. It looks like adopting a culture of generosity in a world that is so consumeristic and materialistic, being ready to give away rather than gaining for self. It looks like being people of light when there's so much darkness. It looks like being a people who will speak the truth with love and grace and speak truth to society's relativistic tendencies where you can be anything you want to be. And it also looks a little bit like being a people who cultivate hope in the midst of all the despair that we face. Being people who live out the calling to be fruit of the Spirit carriers of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, and more in the world around us, rather than being who we want to be for our own sake or our own gain.